You look good. What's your name, brother?
Cadillac.
What's your registration number?
101174.
Man, when you come down here on the waterfront?
2004.
2004?
2003, 2004.
So what are some of the jobs that you had on the waterfront that you do?
We touched a little bit of everything, man.
Oh, is that right? So you drove these cranes?
We got there yet. I'm still waiting on that.
So what job are you doing right now?
Right now I'm the police on the top.
Oh, is that right? So you signaling right now?
Well, this particular year, signaling, this is the signaling aspect.
Okay, so you got...
I got to do all of it though.
So you got family down there?
Absolutely.
Oh, is that right? Like brothers and sisters and stuff like that?
Cousins, a lot of cousins, my father.
Oh, so you a third generation longshoreman down here, huh?
Great-grandfather was a sergeant of arms for Harry Bridges.
Okay. You got some history down here. History, all right. So this job you're doing right now is called the dock signal?
This is the dock signal.
So anything you want to say to the future longshoremen down here on the waterfront?
Watch the game.
Watch the game. All right.
It's not a game, it's your life. This is your livelihood. You want to take care of that.
That's real. All right. Brother Jackson, man, what's your name and registration number, brother?
You know what I'm saying, Vern?
Big Giant.
When'd you come down here, man?
2000.
2000?
Yes, sir.
That's right. So what are you doing now? You clerking now? What are some of the type of jobs you did since you've been down here?
Oh man, everything, man. Lash, dock, hole, top pick, transtainer, clerking. I mean, everything, because you have to be universal when you come down there to work in this industry. You have to do, because everything's not going to be available daily, so you have to be well-rounded and able to do everything.
That's real. So I know you got a message to the youngsters that's coming out and the future longshoremen that's coming out. I know you got a good message for them.
I most definitely do. Just like Jack had said, we need to take pride in what we do, take pride in our job and the longevity of it, and pay homage to those that came before us. You know, because without them, this wouldn't be here for us. So therefore, for us to have it for our youth, that we got to take care of it. You take care of your job will take care of you.
That's real. That's real. So, injury to one, injury to all. What does that mean to you?
That means collectively that we're supposed to be solid, like a heartbeat. But you know, some of us down here, you know, it's all about I instead of the we, and that's what we need to put back in it. The we.
That's real. That's real. Yeah, I knew you had something to say.
Julia, 10-12-46.
When'd you come down here?
2000. I do whatever they allow me to do, but I like to clerk. But I will lash, dock. If they trained me, I would do some heavy equipment, lift, whatever you put in front of me, I'll try it.
Oh, that's real. You got any family down there?
Nope. I'm the last one.
You're the last one. Did you have any family down there?
I did. I had an uncle and my daddy.
All right. Okay, that's real. I'm doing a documentary, man. What's your name?
I'm Gadget.
You the Gadget? What's your registration number?
101188.
Now I see you got them hats right there, man. Where you get them hats from?
I do that. That's me.
Is that right? Come a little closer so I can see it.
This just one of the ones I did from the regular suit.
Right.
You see it matches the blue.
Right.
I do them all like that. All you gotta do is just talk to me.
So you make Raiders and 49er hats?
It don't matter. My thing is this. You talk to me, I nail it. That's it. That's all. Don't nobody put it together like the Gadget. You gotta come see me or you be left out. So while they cheap, you better come get me, because in a minute, they're gonna be upscale. They're already there. But if you want one of these, you want to become a champion, you want to get the notoriety, you want them to be all your friend and smile and all that other shit, take pictures, get a Gadget hat.
That's real. So hey, when you come down here, man?
I came down here in 204. Took me 10 years to come up with this. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
It came.
I seen some nice ones, man. I seen some Raider ones.
You see them all.
Some 49ers.
I ain't had a loser yet. I ain't made the same hat twice in 2 years.
You even got a Cavalier hat.
That's real.
Cavalier, no matter.
That's real. That's real.
Now here go the next one. Here go the next one.
What's up, brother Henderson? What's your name, man? What's your registration number?
Ed, you know this Ed P.I. Henderson, 9855 for life, 9800 gang.
So how long you been down here, man?
This March will be 16 years.
Is that right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what type of equipment that you drive and you operate?
I drive anything that got wheels on it down on this waterfront.
Is that right?
That doesn't hoist all the way up onto a vessel, you know what I'm
So
saying?
is this your main thing that you be riding right here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that
Top
right?
pick.
Is-
These old raggedy ass top picks. We at this is called Death Valley over here, SSA. They give you all the garbage ass equipment, and that doesn't speak for the operation how they go over here with these outside truckers and these racetrack drivers. So, you know, it's very dangerous out here. A lot of people take things for granted. They're very complacent with the job. My stickler is safety. That's my main concern. Never want to go home hurt, injured. Want to go home, be able to be with my family, or be able to see someone else with their family every night. It's very important. A lot of people, like I said, they get kind of complacent with the job, get too comfortable, and don't be too much, you know, familiarized or too much intact of what's going on. So, furthermore, you know, they take it for granted, and that's how accidents occurs. And I've been down here in the capacity of not only a rank and filer, but as an officer. I can recall my first time as an officer. There were three deaths on my watch. 2 on the job, and then 1 was personally at home. We've had walking bosses killed on the job. We've had clerks killed on the job. We had longshoremen killed on the job, and this is nothing worse to happen to have that feeling to go to a call that we just lost a member, whether it's for an accident or you know, just natural causes. But it's sad. We're supposed to be all bonded as one. Injury to one is an injury to all. This job has, in a sense, I would say, rescued me somewhat. I've been to hell and back. You know, that's the thing that you may encounter, you know, going through a personal thing in life, such as divorce. But I owe everything to the ILW local, the industry of ILWU and ILW Local 10, who gave me the opportunity to come in and get where I'm at now. So my personal thing that I would like to say for you guys, if you get the opportunity to come down on this waterfront, respect it. Respect the members that's fought for you to get you in here. Respect those that has fought to get us in this position where we are back in 1934 now. And about the best thing I could give you advice. It's best to listen and follow greats than to try to lead by bad mistakes. That's the only thing I can give you.
All right. We got Brother Alphonse here, man. What's your name and registration?
My name is Alphonse Jackson, registration 6613.
And when did you come down here?
Registered in 1963, 1958 as a casual.
So, you know, everybody talks about Harry Bridges. Did you ever work with him, and you ever deal with him?
Not physically on the job, but I sat with him because I was an official in my early years. And he sort of like critiqued us as young union leaders and give us the critique on the founding principles of this union. You know, on why we are, where we came from, when we came, and the reason we have the right to be what we are today is because of Harry Bridges.
Well, tell me about this this injury to one and injury to all. Who came up with that? You know, who was behind that, and what does that mean?
An injury to one means a collective group. Everybody is the same except through seniority. It's like it's a first, like the firstborn, like the ancient Egyptians had the firstborn.
Right.
The Israelites had the firstborn. Well, the union is based on that same concept. Firstborn, or the old cliche, first hired, last fired.
That's real. That's real. So, what are some of the top of the jobs that you did since you've been down here?
Well, in my early tenure, we this job was mostly hand jive, a lot of hand operation, no machinery at all. Everything was all by hand. You know, even it was called break bulk, and cargo, it was loose boxes, sacks, bales, and more or less liquids, and also like cold fish meal, you know, loose cargo like fish meal. I mean, different products now that's usually put in the containers now. So everything was all, you know, we called it hand jive, but it was all basic labor. That's why we're called a labor union, because we were a labor union. But as time went by, and technology started to come into being, such as keeping count of cargo being moved, and mechanization started to come in, and so the whole system started to change. You know, as time went by, we started to change. We started to become automated.
What's up, Daniel?
That's when automation started to come in.
Bumper on that truck.
Like in the old days, the only thing that had wheels on it was a wagon before wheels. Then came a forklift. Then came a heavy lift. Then came cranes, gantries. But before then, it was all, matter of fact, some ships you had to roll on and roll off. You had to walk on the ship, walk off with the cargo.
So tell me about how the waterfront has changed since you've been down there. And you came in and when? 1950?
I came down in 1958, and the waterfront has transitioned from I would say manipulation, you know, man's endeavor to more or less automation. A lot of automatic systems are in place now, and rather than have forklifts, we have more or less tractor trailers. We have cranes, gantries. We have top picks. This is equipment that we didn't have in the past. But along with that came different.
That's real.
And the young people. My message to the young people is that if you lose this union, you're going to lose more than what you might think, because unions represent a way of life. You know, it's a whole new class. It's a class of people. It's a whole new. It's a whole new way of being. You know, that's what. Matter of fact, unions are the base of democracy. That is the base of democracy.
That's real.
That is the base. The foundation of democracy is unions. And if you destroy the union, you're going to destroy the democracy as we know it. Then we're going to be living under not capitalism and democracy. We're going to be living under dictatorships and aristocracies.
Woo, that's deep.
Not careful.
Real quick. What's your name, man? So you a clerk down here, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, how long you been clerking, man?
2005.
Huh?
Since 2005.
Oh, is that right?
Yes,
how
sir.
you like it, man?
Well, it's one of the jobs down here that's.
Well, what's your name first? What's your name and your registration number?
Confirmed Dixon, 9259.
Okay.
As far as clerking go, it's a job down here that requires more pen and paper. You know, pen and paper push rather than driving the equipment. I drove the equipment for a while, but I like being a clerk because I don't like getting dirty.
So what type of wisdom you got that you could get youngsters that's coming up and coming longshoremen, and probably some of the new people that's on the waterfront?
Well, first of all, I think we need to realize that the job we have is a job that that is very beneficial, not to only our individual selves and our family, but also to the communities. I know that the way I grew up, you know, kind of impoverished, grew up on welfare and everything, and didn't have a lot of things that other kids had. And once I got this job, it provided me to provide for my kids, you know, the stuff that they wanted and keep them happy, and you know, and also help them go to school and college, you know, that kind of stuff. So what I would advise a young person coming to this job is to be aware what they actually have, because this job actually can actually take you out of a situation that was pretty dire and make it a lot better. So what I mean by that is that we need to take care of this job and keep it, and so we could pass it down to the ones that comes after us, you know, because this is a staple. This is a staple in the community.
That's real. So like I was asking everybody else, what does injury to one, injury to all mean to you?
You know what, Rich, actually, I thought about that before. I thought about that a few years back, and what I come to summarize it as this, is that as a group, we're all in this together. Every single one of us is in this together, and we should fight for one another. And if the powers that be takes advantage of one of us, we should see it as he's taking advantage of every single one of us. So if they injure one of us, then we all should be considered injured, and therefore we should not tolerate that kind of injury to a single person by saying, okay, that happened to them, let me keep doing what I'm doing, and disregard, you know, what happened to that other person. Because if they can do it to one, they can do it to all of them, especially if that person was in the right.
That's real. That's real. Anything else you would like to add to this interview?
I'd just like to say to everyone out there, you know, God bless everyone. God bless everyone out there. God bless all the longshoremen, and even those that aren't longshoremen. And I wish that a job, that everyone can have a job and the opportunity at a job at least as good as this. Of course, there's better. This is good, but I don't take it for granted. But there's also better. And I wish that most people in the world can experience what this job is like, so they get a sense of what it means to be united on one common purpose and one cause.
That's real.
You know?
That's real. That's real. All right.
Sure.
Pat, what's up, man?
All right.
What's your name, man? Your registration number?
9523.
When you come down here, man?
2000.
Oh, 2000?
January 2000.
Oh, that's right. So you got any family down here?
Yeah, father and a brother.
That's right. And your brother's the one that, you know what I'm saying, the man behind the camera is because of your brother, man, gave me a ride to work every day in 1991 and helped me get this job, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
So what are some of the things that you've done since you've been down here?
Just about everything. Crane, top pit, transtainers, supervisors, bosses, lashing, dock.
So how's that lashing, man, back in the day? Man, I heard it was treacherous, man. 3 highs all the way across.
That trans bay was tough. That APL used to be all night lashing with Nashio with them white gloves on.
That's right, that's right. So what the old timers used to tell you back in the day?
Wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Wait your turn. All right, anything you want to say to the future longshoremen?
Stand with the union. It's all about unionism, brotherhood, and working together.
That's real. That's real.
Leave the animosity to the side. You got to come together at the end of the day.
That's real. That's real. Yes, sir. Man, we're doing a documentary. documentary on the waterfront, man. How you feeling, man? What's your name?
Russell, man, I'm feeling all right. Just don't have me on Instagram.
How long you been down here, man?
Years, babe, 20 years.
Is that right?
Guards.
So this is some complex equipment you got here.
That's right. I'm a complex brother.
Hey, that's real. That's real. Man, this is massive, man. So you picked those boxes up, huh?
That's what I do.
All right. Documentary, man. This is what it's called a top pick right here. This is a big machine that picks these boxes up and set them down. This is one of the biggest machines on the waterfront, and as you see how big it is, see a tractor pulls up.